Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So this is Joey, goes by the name Moonwalking Kingdom. And so what I say is that all of these fans that I've encountered in YouTube, they're fake Michael Jackson fans. And not only are they fake Michael Jackson fans, they're actually bad people in real life. They have no talent, they have no brains, they have nothing to offer the world. So all that they do is they come in here and create this illusion that I'm a Michael Jackson fan. I'm going to be a YouTuber based on a fake illusion that I'm a Michael Jackson fan. Okay, so it's because he has no talent. He's got no talent. I don't see any talent coming out of this kid. He's got no talent. And the illusion of what the world is made is that you can come in and even these no talent, no brain losers like this can come into YouTube and they can become a form of a celebrity, right? So it's part of like the slave master control of what's going on in the world is that the slave masters want to give you the illusion that, oh, you're special. And then so they let you do this fake image that make you think that you're some kind of celebrity and stuff, because once you're doing this, you're never thinking about the reality that you're a slave and that people are actually in control of you. And as long as you're not thinking about that you're a slave and that you're under the control of these other people, then they've got you right where they want you, being the fake slave you are, trying to be a fake celebrity here on YouTube and shit, right? So it's like I don't mind that you are dumb, and I don't mind that you got no talent. That stuff about you doesn't bother me at all. That's just like common. That's how people are. But what bothers me is that you actually think that you're a Michael Jackson fan. Okay, you're not a Michael Jackson fan. You're in here stealing from Michael Jackson because you don't have any talent, because you don't have any brains. So you link up to Michael Jackson and you just steal from him. That's all you're doing. You're just fake. You're fake as hell. You're a thief. And then when I come in and challenge you, it's like I just want to challenge you to, are you a Michael Jackson fan? And it's like, okay, I know you don't have any brains. You don't know how to use your brains, but you should be able to see the stuff that I give you to look at, and you should be able to give me an opinion. Like, ask yourself the question, what did I just see there? What am I seeing here? You know, what does that mean? You know, you got to ask questions. That's how your brain, you have to ask a question, then you have to allow your brain to work, and then you got to think about what's coming up in your brain, and then you can start to make conclusions. That's you got to get your brain to work first before, you know, or else you'll just be the dumb slave you are and be the thief, the no talent loser of what you actually are in real life. You're just going to keep being that your whole time. Like, nobody's ever taught you how to use your brain. They went to school and they said, this is the answer, this is where you find it, that's it. You didn't learn to use your brain. They taught you how to follow orders. They gave you the answers. That's what they did to you. They taught you how to be a good little slave. And then they said, okay, let's say everybody wants to be a celebrity, but they know you have to have real talent to actually be celebrities and stuff and be artists. You have to have talent, and they know that you don't have any talent. And so they said, well, let's let these people think that they've got talent, think that they're something special. Let's let them have these YouTube pages. So they created all this stuff to keep you in your delusional state of mind of which they trained you to be through your whole process of your whole life that you've been living. So he's got this video, and he's talking about Billie Jean is coming upon 1 billion views on YouTube, all right? Okay, so it's like, okay, so now, I'm some of those views. Okay, I don't get any credit as being a Michael Jackson. Some of those views came from me, but I don't get any credit. I mean, that's even like the littlest credit. It's like, you can't even give me the littlest credit, okay? You're saying, oh, there's great things coming. Well, I'm part of those views, but I can't even get that credit from you. I mean, it's ridiculous, right? So that's all he's got to offer. Oh, look I'm going to make a video about Michael Jackson's videos getting 1 billion. Okay, 1 billion views. That means somebody went on there and they clicked play. But you say to them, oh, you guys are the greatest. You're the Michael Jackson fans. We did this together as a community. We're great. We did this. Yeah, you went and you clicked play. Oh, that's the level of your genius that you've given to the world. You clicked play. Oh, man, you really did so much, you know? Right, so let me show you this other video. This video he's got. Right here it says the video before, I don't watch his junk. His stuff is like, I'll look on there to see if he's got anything that might be interesting. So there's this 1 billion Billie Jean, and I just saw the title of this one. It says, Michael Jackson's historical fashion. Okay, so what's he going to say? He's going to say, oh, look at, like, over there to the left, there's the Grammys and stuff, right? So he's going to say, oh, okay, Michael Jackson wore this to the Grammys and stuff, you know? It's like, he might have worn that to the White House too. I'm not sure. Like, I have to go back and look at all that. I don't study that stuff, right? So okay, it's historical fashion and the places he wore them. So you got all the concerts and he's got the outfits and stuff, you know. So of course, Michael Jackson got a lot of recognizable fashion for different videos and stuff like that. So right off of the bat, then wouldn't you say that fashion is so much of an importance to Michael Jackson, and he understands that when you wear fashions, it gives identity to the fashions to the moment of where he's wearing these fashions and stuff, right? Okay, so it's like, let's talk about this then. I'm going to talk about the combination of Billie Jean and fashion. So this is what real video. This is how you make real videos. The difference between the stuff like that he makes and the stuff I make. Okay, so historical fashions. Not only is this historical fashion, this is one of Michael Jackson's most historical performances ever, and it's the song of Billie Jean. Okay, so like just by showing you right there, just by looking at that picture, you can be like, oh, that's Motown 25. That's where Michael Jackson did Billie Jean. You know, that's where he does the moonwalk. And so this has like a lot of historical things that are tied to this performance. Okay, so let's look at the fashion. Okay, so the shirt he's got on here is the shirt I'm going to show you. But I say the thing that's the super important thing about this is the shirt. Okay, so now look at the shirt. You can see the shirt's the black studded shirt. You can see that the studs are on the collars and it's on the cuffs. Okay. And I looked at other pictures, you can see it's not on the back, it's on the front. This is that shirt. So, now that shirt, if you trace it back, when you talk about historical fashions, okay? So this is the Diana and Michael Jackson, they do the Rock With You performance. But look at the shirts. And they're dressed identically. They're wearing the same pants. They've got the same shirts on. That's the shirt that Michael's wearing in the Motown 25. Now, I say that the song Billie Jean, what it's actually about, and I'm not going to show you all the explanation in this video because I have so much stuff. I have so much quality information. I can't put it all in everything. I'm just going to talk about kind of basically this basic fashion and a basic symbolism of the song Billie Jean and the understanding of how important the song Billie Jean is. So I say the song Billie Jean is about Michael being informed by Diana Ross when he was 10 years old that she was his real mother. Okay, so that's what the song Billie Jean, that Diana Ross is actually Billie Jean. The song's about her informing Michael that she was his real mother. That's what I say the song Billie Jean's all about. So I say that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother, and Billie Jean song is the song that explains all that. Okay, so now, if you go prior to the Billie Jean performance, the Motown 25, you want to talk about iconic fashions. Okay, well, Michael did this show with Diana Ross, dressed in the exact same outfit. This is an extremely iconic performance with Michael Jackson and Diana Ross. When you want to talk about like Michael Jackson and Diana Ross, this where they have the white suits on, and they're both matching identically. They look like twins. And, you know, they sing the Rock With You in this performance and stuff. So think about the iconicness of this outfit when you want to talk about iconic Michael Jackson outfits, okay? Now, when he does iconic outfits, he doesn't take an outfit and then switch it up. He doesn't, like, usually, he wouldn't like this because there's a difference in time. There's a couple years of gap in between this and the Motown 25 performance. But so what I'm saying is that Billie Jean is Diana Ross. So he took the shirt from the Motown 25. Okay, when you look at the shirt from the Motown 25, and he's singing Billie Jean, which is not a Motown song. That's significant too. There's a lot of significant things that occurred. But when he's actually singing, when he does his performance, because he does the others, he's wearing that outfit during all the stuff, I believe. And, but the solo performance, that's the performance, it's the iconic performance of the whole Motown 25. It's the historical moment of the whole thing. And the outfit he's wearing a shirt that he prior wore, that the last time that he wore that shirt, he wore it with Diana Ross, where they were matching in the identical outfits. Okay, so you can't tell me that there's not some significance to that. And when I'm telling you that the song Billie Jean is about Diana Ross, the shirt he's wearing at the Motown 25 performance is a shirt that the last historical time he wore it was on this time where he wore matching, and Diana's wearing the same thing too. There's something there. Okay, but now I'm going to show you more. Let me show you more about this. Now, this is this was like a poster. Okay, the poster, an advertisement promotional poster for Motown 25. Motown's 25th anniversary special, a once in a lifetime event. Okay, so on that poster, there's Michael and Diana. Michael and Diana. And their pictures are bigger than anybody. Like, they dominate the poster. Okay? Michael and Diana. Because the thing is, what it is that Berry Gordy understands the significance of Diana Ross when she gave her child away, because it happened at the time that Motown is being developed with Smokey Robinson and Berry Gordy. Okay, and so Diana giving away Michael, it spawned a bunch of historical things to happen, of which Berry Gordy understands the significance of that. Okay, so that's why this gets allowed to be happen, because Diana's got a lot of pull, and Berry Gordy understands the significance of Michael being abandoned and how he came back and what that did, and that's why they end up on the cover like that. That it's really important. But now look at that picture though, because I'm going to go further into it. Look at the actual picture of what they put on that poster. Okay, that's the picture. But now I'm going to show you the actual picture. Now this is the actual picture. See, that's, if you see the faces there, just so if you're not clear, go back and look. See how their faces are. Okay, when you look at the actual photograph, this is the actual photograph. Now, like I say, Diana Ross is actually Michael Jackson's mother. Michael was abandoned, okay? Now, Billie Jean, the song that he sings at Motown 25, which is not a Motown song, is about Diana Ross informing him that she was his real mother when Michael was 10 years old when they signed to Motown and stuff, and they go move in with Diana Ross, and she tells him the truth. That's what the song Billie Jean's about. So now look at this picture. Think about the reality of Diana Ross abandoning her child, then the child coming back and signing to Motown up until the point now where we get to Motown 25, and Michael's about to take over the world and stuff, right? Now look at this photo. Michael's got his arms wrapped right around Diana's belly, and Diana's embracing Michael Jackson's arms as if she's like holding a baby or holding her pregnant stomach where a baby would have formed. The reality, so what I say about Michael Jackson is that Billie Jean is the most important song. Now, is it his best song? That's a thing you could be determined and stuff. What I say though is that it's the most important one. Billie Jean is the most important song because it's the song about Michael explaining how Diana informed him that she was his real mother. Okay? So, Billie Jean is the most important song. I say this photograph right here, this is the most important photograph I've seen. Out of all the photographs and everything that you see, this photograph, which is a promotional poster for Motown 25, of which they used this poster as the cover of the main poster. This was the image that was used. When you actually look at this image, I say that this image is the most important one. That's what I'm saying is, like, when they took the photo, they got this photo, Diana would have been explaining to Berry, this is the photo. This is the photo that we need to use for the poster. Look at this one. This is the one. This is the important one. And the reason it's important is because Michael was abandoned as a baby, but he's come back and become this big star, and here they are reunited. Michael has his arms wrapped around Diana's belly. That's where he actually came from. That's where he was born from. Okay? And she's got her arms wrapped around his arm, around her belly. That's the significance. See, this is art. It's the difference between all these Michael Jackson fans who are just fake fans, and they think that clicking a video makes you a fan. And it's like, no. If you don't respect Michael Jackson as an artist, and if you can't see the significance of how I'm describing this stuff as art, this is art. Okay, so 1 billion views Michael Jackson is getting on the Billie Jean video, but nobody out in the world ever explained the song Billie Jean. Okay, there's one person, me. I was the person that was capable of understanding art, understanding on a higher level the significance of what all of this stuff means, and I put it in, I can package it in a nice little product and I can explain things to you, but I can't get Michael Jackson fans to care, because the reality is they're fake. They're stupid, they're slaves, and they can't deal with the reality of how fake and stupid is being the slaves of what they are. And since they were programmed to not be able to think in school they're programmed to say, they told them the answers and they said, this is the answer, you just believe it, and then you go on and you tell other people, and they think that that's what the world's about. But art is about seeing the truth in the images and seeing the hidden messages behind the stuff of what they left behind in their art. So that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you that this is what art is. And if you want to be a fan of Michael Jackson, you're going to have to appreciate that first of all, you're going to have to acknowledge he's an artist. Is he an artist or not? That's what I say to all the fans, okay? Well, is Michael Jackson an artist? Or is he just a guy out there singing and dancing? Okay, because there's a big difference. Janet Jackson, she's not an artist. Janet Jackson's not an artist. She's just a bubblegum pop star. She's out there singing and dancing and shaking her ass for the idiots. The people who write her songs, they're artists. She's nothing. She's just a hired hand. She's really nothing. She's just a hot girl shaking her tits and ass. That's, she's not an artist. Janet Jackson's not an artist. None of the Jackson family, none of them are artists. Michael Jackson's an artist because he gets his real talent from his real parents, Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson, who are real artists. Michael Jackson writes his songs. Michael's got music in him. The music flows through him. He's an artist. And the biggest thing about Michael Jackson's life, the most thing that affected his life more than anything, is that he was abandoned as a child. He had all this talent, but when he finds out the truth of him being abandoned as a child, it's the thing that has the dramatic effect on his life, which leads him up to calling himself Peter Pan and living in the Neverland Ranch, all of those things. But through Michael Jackson with his art, the one thing that he was doing, this is the thing, more than anything of what he actually did, is he left behind the true story of who he actually was. And the only way he could leave it behind was through his art. He had to leave it there and see what would happen in the future if anybody could actually understand what it is. It's art, okay? So if you people look at this and you say, oh, look at that, Michael, they love each other. That's what people say. Oh, they love each other. And so people, because they're so dumb and stuff, they think, oh, they must be having sex, because that's all they know how to think is with their genitalia. They don't think with their brains. They think with their genitalia. And they think, oh, this must be sexually related, because that's how the simpleton people, any woman could spread her legs and let some dude fuck her. Okay? Any dude can get an erection and go fuck some stupid whore. That's not art. There wasn't no great genius or great lifetime achievement of what you had done. It's just, those are simpleton people just having sex like any animals in nature. They're just having sex. Don't take no genius for a horse to have sex with another horse. What genius, how are they artists? Where's the genius, the difference between what makes us different as human beings compared to being just like all the other animals of the land? Okay, so all these people that when you see this, when you have sex, it's well, that's because, I tell people, you've got a primitive mind. You're more like a slave, you're more like the primitive human being, which would be a monkey. When I call these people monkeys, it's well, that's because you're still in your primitive human being state of mind. You haven't developed into your state of mind as a human being, where you got to take responsibility as being a thinking person. And being a thinking person gets you to be able to create things. And that's where the art comes from. It shows the significance and the difference between being a human and being like a monkey. Because we come from the monkeys, there's not much difference between humans and monkeys. Not much difference. But the difference between what Michael Jackson is compared to a monkey on a thinking level, you're talking about It's a big difference. It's a big difference. Up until the point where Michael Jackson is an artist, and what we know in the world is these artist people, it's not just because they can sing, that doesn't make you an artist. An art is a different thing. Art is combined with thinking, and it invokes these feelings from us, and it draws into your soul, and it draws into the nature of the whole human existence and our experience here on life and stuff. That's what art is. Okay? So now, instead of just looking at this and saying, oh, damn, like thinking like a monkey is like, oh, well, they're fucking. Okay, well, that's what any monkey could look at that and say that, oh, it's a man and a woman and they're holding each other. They must be having sex. Okay, that's the monkey brain. That's how the monkey would think. The monkey could figure that out. Okay? But art, now let's look at it as artists, that these are people that are artists that are trying to show you something. They're trying to make an expression. They're trying to make an point with art, of which this is the picture that gets on the Motown 25. Motown 25 is where Michael Jackson does the great Billie Jean performance. While he's doing that performance, he's wearing a shirt of which you priorly wore that shirt on an event where him and Diana were dressed exactly the same, okay? But this photo, his hands wrapped around her belly and her embracing his hands right there around her belly because he's the abandoned child and now he's returned to her and now she's embracing him. That's art. That's what I say. Billie Jean is the most important song Michael Jackson ever did. This photograph, this single photograph right here, this is the most important photograph, like because I'm looking at shit on a higher level, like artist. And when I see this right here, and when I see what it represents, to me, it's like, God, this is powerful. And so that's what I'm saying, like that Joey Moonwalking Kingdom. Does he ever do any form of explaining of art or talking about art on any level? No, he doesn't respect Michael Jackson as an artist. He just respects the fake stereotypes. Oh, Michael's the greatest. He's the king of pop. Okay, he's clinging on to those stupid things. Those are the things that they put there. They say Michael Jackson's the greatest artist. He's the king of pop. Okay, he's programmed. Okay, so Joey, being the loser of what he is, he wants to cling on to something great because he thinks that greatness can rub off on him somehow. And it works in your slave fan stuff because what they say is there's a term called misery loves company. It's because, well, you're miserable. And all you fake fans that hang around with Joey, your MJFANGIRL, all of you people, all you people that hang around together and you refuse to deal with my work, that's because misery loves company. You guys are all in your miserable world that you live. You're like, come on in, let's all be miserable together because your brains don't work. Because you're more like in your primitive monkey brain because you're actually like slaves in this world. And so when I come in and try and show you the truth, you can't deal with reality. You can't deal with reality. You can't deal with the understanding of what art is, so you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to give your opinions about the work of what I do and have true understanding of who Michael Jackson was and a true appreciation of the actual art of which he left behind for us to actually enjoy and experience and go through this process of being a human being. You don't want to know what that's all about because you guys are all fake. You're all fake. That's all I can keep saying. You guys are fake. If you can't understand the significance of what I just showed you and showing you the truth of why the song Billie Jean is so important, this photo, go ask any Michael Jackson fans. Go show me a photo and tell me. Go find a photo that you think is important and then explain to me why it's important. You are never going to come up with anything of what the power of this image right here. This is the most important photo that I've seen. The song Billie Jean is the most important song that was ever done by Michael Jackson. Those are the highest achievement levels of art of what he left behind. And it's not because it's got 1 billion views which makes it important. It's about the content of the lyrics of what he's actually talking about, the significance of that's what is so great about it. Now people can see there's something great about it, but they never had any understanding of it. So now it's like, it's time to explain this to the world. Let the world in on this. The secrets, it's been revealed. The understanding, the truth, and everything, it's been revealed. It's like, this is the thing about what I talk about. It's like looking into the face of God. Okay, you have to have, in the Bible, it tells you can't look into the face of God. That we're too weak and meager of a human existence, that we're not capable of actually looking into the face of God. My explanation for this is like when you get an understanding of this is like looking into the face of God. But all you fake fans and stuff, you guys are proving the point of what the Bible said, that you were too weak-minded and too simpletons of kind of people to deal with the reality of being able to look into the face of God. Okay, so there's a thing about this, the moment and the time we're at in history of what's occurring in the world and the battle and the struggle of what's going on in human existence right now. And I personally believe that this is a thing that is like, it's like, now, like, I don't want to make myself seem so special and all this stuff, but it's just like somebody had to do it. It just so happened to be me. It's like, I'm not going to be taking credit, because if it wasn't me, it could have been somebody else. It most likely probably, or it could have come from some other outlet. There could have been something else important that somebody else found that could have done the same thing. So like, it's not like I'm saying I'm the only one that could have done this, or I'm not even saying that this is the only thing that could have been exposed, that could have had this effect for people, that could have made the same achievement and stuff. But the reality is that I have done this. And this, I know that this reality is like, see, it's a truth. It's a truth that people, when they see it and they actually deal with it, it can help us evolve past the evil presence and how we're being totally dominated by this evil force right now that's upon us. We need a form of truth. The only thing that can battle against that evil force is truth. Truth is the only thing. The truth is like the most important thing for people to be able to understand the truth and be able to make better judgments with their lives and stuff. That's like the biggest strength that you can, like the guns and giving people guns, that's not going to help people as a society and as like the human existence. Like, because you go kill them and that doesn't like lift up the human experience. To be able to see truth that allows people to stand there and call out lies and call out evil, that's like powerful. That's a powerful thing. And that's what I'm saying, is that this right here can do that. And because I've done this and presented it to the world, it's one of those things where I know that the reason that this is being done, and part of the reason why this is happening, is because it's the time of the world of which we live in. And things happen like the way evolution happens and the way things happen, it's like the evil force right now is dominating, and we need some kind of a weapon to fight back against the evil that is taking over. And this is the weapon. This is it. And that's why I say about the Michael Jackson fans, if you care about Michael Jackson, when you have an understanding of what the stuff, it's like, Michael's the weapon. Michael, this is the weapon right here. It's the true story of Michael Jackson's life that can fight back all the lies and the evil of what's occurring in the world. This is the weapon. But you guys are all afraid. You guys are all just totally controlled by evil. And you guys are so afraid to fight back against evil that nobody's helping. Nobody's helping me expose the truth to help Michael Jackson. This is the only thing that frees everything. And don't forget, Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson are still alive. It's like, why were you people not allow this to happen? All I need is just a couple people just to start talking about it and saying, this is something we need to talk about. This message will spread just like that. But that's why you people are so scared, because you know inside that my story's true. And you don't want to help me. You don't want the people to see the truth, and then you're gonna have to deal with the reality that you were fake and all the stuff, just like I've been telling you. You guys are so weak and pathetic. So I tell you, you're not Michael Jackson fans. You're not good people. You don't care about the people of the world. You don't care about Michael Jackson, because here it is. This is the truth. This is the weapon that Michael Jackson left behind for us to fight against the evil forces that we're being dominated by right now. So who's going to stand up and help me? Guys, it's like, I need help. I'm busy as fuck in my real life. I can't. I barely can leave the house. I can't do anything. That's why I've offered it up to the other thing. It's like, I'm busy and I don't want to go be around the fans and be a star like that. So the people that help me, you're going to be able to be famous, because you're going to be the face of this message being out there. That you're going to be the ones that be the first ones to identify it. You're going to be the first ones who stood up and fought for it. So it's like, if you guys want to make great achievements in your life, the first people who get onto this and actually start pushing it, you're going to have done something in your life. So your name will be identified with this and associated with this forever. You want to do an achievement, do something that's great? Here it is. That's the thing. Other thing, it's like, the reason why I keep trying to talk to you people, it's like, well, you are here. You are here, so I'm not gonna look down and say that you're not here for a reason. All of these Michael Jackson fans, well, you are here for a reason. God and the universe has given this opportunity to you to help me to recognize this truth. But you're gonna have to stand up and get in the fight. You know, I need people, but you guys are not willing to. You're all weak and stuff. So it's just like, who's gonna stand up and recognize this is what it is? Like I said, I'm on a higher level, so I understand that this truth is like looking in the face of God, understanding truth, which this is going to be the truth that allows us to fight against the evil forces that are dominating the world. Like, when I think on a higher level and stuff. But I just asked the people at first to stand up and just be a Michael Jackson fan. Just be a Michael Jackson fan and look at this. Look at what's going on.